Hello people of HNE Toys. As you know, or you should know, we are now living in a post-SirToys world. So some of the stuff I'm going to show you might not be like combiners and stuff anymore. For now, until I find somewhere else to get these figures from, but you know, we'll see. So this is more odd, but it's still SirToys, so we're all good. So we're going to look at this. Okay. And this. And these are fine. These are little Humvee things. You know, they're quite cool. But there's a third part of this set. And that's where things get really interesting. Because you see, when is a train not a train? When it suddenly turns into a truck. Like, if I take these off, because these do pop off, I've just had to... This thing came in pieces in the packaging. I had to like build it like a model kit. That's just for transport, you know. If I take those off, this kind of looks like the Titans Return Optimus Prime, or Octane, as it might be. But they come with these extra pieces, which are clearly train wheels, or, you know, the oldie locomotive wheels, and then that's on the back of it. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Oh, yeah. I am Optimus Train. Like, what's going on with that? So yeah, that's the main reason you get this set, because it makes me giggle. I have no idea what this thing's supposed to be. Not even slightly. Like I say, this all smacks very heavily of the Titans Return Optimus Prime / Octane, but the Optimus was first. But then, why? I have no idea what's going on there. Hopefully SirToys will comment and say something, you know, but why? I don't... Let's put them aside and we'll actually look at one of these Humvee guys. Alright, there's some moulded detail, quite a bit of moulded detail. I need to pick it out with paint, but so what? Nice big grille, lights, blah, blah, blah. Wheels do turn. There you go. There's this thing, which is an accessory. Some kind of big double gun with weird tribal stamps on it. And there is a peg here and a peg there. And sorry, hole here and a hole there. A tiny little hole there. Tiny little peg there, tiny little peg there. So if you line those up, you can just about get it to peg on the back there. And there's a peg there, which I have no idea what that's for. No clue. But they're alright. This is the same thing in red and green. Bit more festive, you know. Or Jamaican? Is that Jamaican? I don't know. I'm not a big flags person. But let's transform them. So I've got this one in hand. Let's pop this off. Same thing, same sort of stars, and I've never done this before. Hooray! Let's try. No, we can't do the back yet. The arms are in the way. So turn it underneath, and okay. So you need to unpeg the front piece. Two little pegs, little hole, little hole. Fold that double hinge down onto the chest. The arms, I'm guessing. Come on. Peg from underneath. Come out. Okay, come off. Fine. Swivel, ball joint, rotate them out. Okay. So let's try that again without this in the way. So I need to unpeg from there and unpeg from under here. And now I can wiggle that out. There you go. Put that down. And now, hopefully, we can get these loose. Are they pegged into the back of the legs? I suspect they are. Let's try and do this. And they're pegging in there. Come on. Have I got to separate them? Really? I hate doing stuff like that. I have. See, I like when I transform things, put the legs go into one block, have that as one block and move them together. But because these peg from the sides, I've actually got to separate them, and that makes it all floppy, doesn't it? Personal preference, it's fine. Rotate that out, turn it around, and one of the little Humvee dudes in rot mode. And you know what? That's not too bad. There's a little hole in there so we can give him his gun. Hollow underneath, but, you know, looks alright. I've seen worse. Now, one thing I have forgotten to do, which I've just remembered, so luckily I can still do, size comparison. So, this must have been dropped in my absence. Legacy Wild Rider with Humvee Guy. So, smallish Voyager, chunky deluxe. And Choo Choo Prime. Small Voyager, big deluxe. Okay. So let's transform this one quickly. Now I know how to do it properly. Or should know how to do it properly. Probably don't. This one colours work a lot better because they're uniform, but you know, so what. Untab from the body. Unpeg rather from the body. Undo that. Rotate out. See, I could swap these grills. They're only half like C-clipped on. I could swap these over and have this one all blue. Might do that if I care. Do I care? Don't know. Take that up and separate these. See, a lot easier. Rotate through. Separate. Rotate through. There he is in his robot mode, and we can give him the gun. Which will plug into his hand. And he's alright. And I didn't show on the other one, but let's have a look at that head sculpt. That's actually quite a nice head sculpt. You know, kind of it's not Optimus Prime, but you see what they're going for. You know, some kind of guard or something. They're quite cool. That's what I like about these KOs. A lot of them just look like really good background characters to get killed off in the middle of like a stop motion. And the one I'm dreading. Okay. Because I've literally put this together like a model kit quickly before this review. I have never transformed this thing before. And I heavily suspect I've got to take these off. Because I don't think that they can stay on. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I'll work that out as I go. Pop that off. And pop this off. There's a big peg and a little peg either side. So there's a hole and a small hole. So you can put those whichever way around you like. They're the same, I think. No? Whatever. Or are they? Yeah, they are. It's fine. Put those there. Oh, I'm not going to enjoy this. So I need to wriggle it a bit, fold it there, split this, should split, the whole thing's splitting, but alright, fine, and rotate those onto the side. See, very tight as return. Then we unpeg this, one peg, two peg, hole, hole, and put that somewhere. Turn it over, separate this, and rotate it down. And that, as far as I know, is it. Unless, is that going to be weird? I put that on his feet. He's got big skis for feet. There you go. I don't know, do I? Honestly, I don't know. What am I going to do with this? There are little pegs here and here, so can I put that on one of them? Use it as a shield. Okay. And he also came with this sort of stabby trident weapon, which maybe that hole he can use, but otherwise he's got no way of holding it, so no, that doesn't fit. There's a strange dog barking outside that I don't recognise. It's interesting. Can I shove it in that little hole by the mushroom peg? No, I think I'm going to break that. Yeah, you can't use that. So the head is alright. Looks a little bit waspinator in these colours. There are no arms moulded inside. There's nowhere to put arms. Well, there's lots of space, but there are no arms actually put there. I suppose if I really wanted to, because of the extra space, I could put like a model kit arms, attach them there, and then when it folds out, just have these down the sides and have the actual arms come off. I could do that. I don't see a lot of point because I'm not sure this is something worth trying to salvage, but it could be done. There's nothing I can do with that. I'm sorry. Size comparison, there's Legacy Direct Strip. There you go. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. That thing's just weird. Those two are actually legitimately cool, but that thing's funky. Very funky. So, if anyone feels very, very sorry for me not having SirToys anymore, or, at least in the near future, I have got an Amazon wish list you can donate to. You can donate to my Patreon, PayPal, blah, blah, blah. You can throw some money my way and I can try and buy some figures to, have some more stuff for here. Obviously, oh, this thing's weird. That's just weird. So weird. I'm going to scarp because I've been talking too long. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Ciao for now.